Thank you, Sam. 73 degrees outside. Here's a live look downtown, down Meridian. Looking at the Salesforce Tower there, you can see the sun peeking through the clouds.
Yeah, temperature's very nice right now, but the big focus, of course, is what's going to happen when Helene makes landfall and eventually the remnants arrive here.
Right. So for the next 24 hours, the rest of the day and tomorrow, weather's fine. Don't have to worry about it too much. It's Friday. Clouds will thicken up even more and the wind will gradually pick up. We're expecting some gusts between 50 to 55 miles per hour coming into your Friday, especially Friday afternoon and evening. Weather seems really quiet right now. We'll hold on to this as long as possible. Like Anne-Marie just talked about, we've got mid-70s all across central Indiana. It's really nice out there. And the clouds from Indy back off towards the east, towards Richmond, really help the air feel just a little bit cooler. We've had a couple sprinkles up towards Howard County, but otherwise most of us will stay on the drier side. But there's Hurricane Helene. It's slowly moving away from Cancun, and it is going over water temperatures that are near 90 degrees. Just to help form a hurricane, you need 80-degree water. So this thing's going to rapidly intensify over the next 24 hours, and then probably going to make its way towards the Florida coast, the Panhandle, by tomorrow night. That's when we're expecting landfall to take place. But then in about 16 hours, it'll be right here in central Indiana. Right now it's got winds, they're at 80 miles per hour, so still Cat 1. Likely to at least get Category 3 strength as we push towards Florida. So when we lift this thing to the north, you're going to see some incredible wind speeds. We're going to be talking about wind gusts that are well over 100 miles per hour as it makes landfall, possibly around a Category 3 status. But then check this out. Friday morning, 7 a.m., we're still doing okay. Winds really picking up across Georgia and Tennessee. And then that wind comes right into central Indiana. We're talking gusts over 50 miles per hour on Friday, plus some rain chances. We'll show you the timeline of those winds and the rain here in just a little bit. I want to get to traffic right now. So far, things have been a little bit slow on the southwest side. We had an accident there on 465 when you're headed towards the east as you're leaving the airport. But we've got a couple of different crashes that have taken place a little bit earlier. We're down to just 20 miles per hour as you're wrapping past Kentucky Avenue. So you can see the airport. We're pretty backed up there where I-70 and 465 meet. But just taking a look at this crash, we had a semi involved earlier and another vehicle involved earlier as well. But a couple more response crews have now arrived, but the traffic is all the way backed up to where it meets up with 70. So we're talking about a lot of slowdowns. Coming up, we'll have another traffic update and we'll take a closer look at the timing of some of Helene's rains.
All right, thanks so much, Matt. Well, it's something we really don't think about because they're underground. We're going about our business, but think about this. Many of the water service lines that are connected to our homes right now are outdated, and part of that might be because they may contain lead.
Yeah, today our Marion County reporter Lauren Costa gives us this up-close look at a massive project that's underway to fix this big problem.
In the Martindale-Brightwood neighborhood, giant holes like this are popping up all over the place, but for a good reason. Citizens Energy Group is replacing customer-owned service lines for free. That's the underground pipe that pulls in water from the main line to your home. The problem is, many of these pipes are outdated and contain lead. For example, this one is from 1923. It will now be switched out for a brand new pipe that's safe and won't contaminate the water. And this project would have never happened if it wasn't for longtime resident Elizabeth Gore, who started asking questions more than a decade ago.
It's a great day, and when I turned into the street, my heart was just overflowed with the idea that something is being done and that our community is now getting what they deserve, some attention.
Citizens Energy launched this multi-year program 2 years ago, completing work in several Indy neighborhoods. However, Martindale-Brightwood is its largest project yet, tackling more than 3,000 homes. In Indianapolis, Lauren Kostick, 13 News.
At last count, just earlier this year, Indianapolis city officials identified more than 1,700 homeless individuals in our community. But there are many more that are in need of housing. That's because the point-in-time count doesn't account for all of the people right now that are out and about living in their cars. Living in your car is often a first solution for people who lose their housing. Staying cool or warm, storing food, finding facilities, a place to park, make it a really difficult existence. But there's this new group that's called Safe Park Indy that aims to help by providing these 10 safe spots where you can park overnight and have access to support services. This is a program that's in place across the country, but it's the first of the kind here in Indiana.
The need is huge. I think the people who are living in their cars due to homelessness are really intentionally hiding. A lot of them are professionals. We have a lot of clients who have graduate degrees. They're working full time. And so people don't see them on the streets. They're not running into them. They're not the folks that you might look at and think that they're homeless. And so people don't understand how big the need is. But we were shocked when we opened up our website. We started telling people and other social services agencies that we existed. And already we had 60 people apply for our 10 spots. So the need is enormous.
So this program will start October 1st at this Northeast Side Church parking lot. Once a client is admitted into the program, they can stay for 60 days and agree to a code of conduct. They have to be parked at night until the morning, and while there, residents may access the facilities, use the Wi-Fi, recharge their devices, connect to services. It really is intended to be a bridge and resources for people who are in sudden financial crisis. This is not for RVs or campers or people who are choosing to live in their cars as a lifestyle. So ahead at 5, meet this is Ryan and another person currently living in cars right now in our community. They talked with me about how they're getting by, what it's like, and why they're hoping that they're able to land one of these spots. So that's coming up here a little bit at 5 o'clock.
Such a great idea to actually have a safe place for these folks.
Well, when you talk with them like I have been doing these last couple of days, and you realize all of the scary situations that they've got, masks and bass and all these things when they're sitting in their car, because people come up and taunt them, especially if you're a woman. What if you're a woman that has children? You know, you can't stay out in a car with a child in the community. If you know someone that's doing that, you are required to report that to DCS, because we want a safe environment for everybody.
For sure.
This is a step in that direction, so more of that's coming up.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Thanks,
All right.
Amy.
Well, just ahead now, the reason the U.S. government is suing the world's largest payment network.
And sparking employment ideas for thousands of 8th graders. The Junior Achievement event creating an immersive learning experience. Matt?
Hey Scott, this yellow color on the map shows you areas where we could have 50+ mile per hour wind gusts. We're going to time out the rain and the wind coming up.